Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector and the 95A update, where we have just kicked the crap out of some pirates, and now the pirate activity's over. Our star area, star system, whatever you want to call it, is back doing pretty good. I mean, obviously we still have the bug just from starting the game of no active comm relay and system, but that'll fix itself. Farming is almost done. And then we have Jing, who is actually building a patrol HQ in the event that I am planning on putting one of my many cryo-arithmetic... God, I will never be able to say that correctly. Wow. Sorry, I just had a weird frog in my throat. Anyway, I have a bunch of shit in my inventory, and I really need to take care of some of it. But the very first thing I'm going to do is actually something a little bit different. Maybe not that different. What we have, if we look at the map right here, is we are in a nebula that I really don't feel like exploring very much until maybe there's something that points me in a direction. But we do have one of our happy little missions up here, up at Celix, from our good friend Sebestyen, that actually gives a pretty nice payout. We still need to do this other ransom researcher. We need to do the red planet thing as well. As we progress the story, we'll be able to do a few more things. And as you've seen, and as I've gotten some comments from my people that are all over the YouTube comments, thank you, hello, hope you're doing well. I'm waving even though I don't have the camera on because it's like I'm streaming or not streaming. We have all of our D-mods gone, so I have some other ships that I can pick up from the parking spaces. But regardless, let's get flying. We actually have some very bitter pirates that are chasing us right now, but they're all super weak. Alright, so I bump into an asteroid. I guess I'm trying to send a message again. I have a ton of supplies. I am actually over inventory right now, which sucks a little bit, but I mean, that's what I get for only taking one of these storage things. But I've just been flying around everywhere. I have a lot of commerce that I will be able to do, but where I'm going here, I'm for some reason getting pointed somewhere else. Did I not actually lay in a course for Celix here? Now, I did have a question about this before, and I'm going to see if I can find the answer to it here. Is that Celix is... Ooh, Celix has a beacon. Okay, so it's a medium beacon, a Blue Supergiant. Now, we've already been to one Blue Supergiant down here, MAM, the aptly named MAM star system with 10 freaking planets and one coronal hypershunt. And I'm very curious to see if Celix also has a coronal hypershunt, or if that's just kind of a one-time only thing for these seeds. So, what did we get in the intel here? A barren bombarded world. Manula. Well, let's see where our entry points are. Oh, okay, that puts us near like a crap ton of planets. And this puts us near an unidentified planet. I guess we go to Akron. I mean, we all love Ohio. Maybe we all love Ohio. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, well, the good news is that I can see Manula right here. Alright, and then we have Blue Supergiant. We're actually not very, like, far off from anything else. We've discovered an inactive gate. I'm going to ping real quick, even though that does announce my presence. I don't know kind of what defenses are around here, but it seems like we got a sensor ping on the left on the way over here, so that's a minor equipment cache. I will happily take that. Oh, we have a welcoming committee. Salvage. Wow, that was almost completely useless. Okay, they're intercepting our fleet. I'd love to see them try. Are they? I guess the question is, are they going to fight me? They're gonna fight me. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, we're gonna move in to engage, but we're not taking everything here. I think honestly we just take 2 apogees. This may even be too much. Like this is just a tiny ass fleet. Yeah, I think that'll be more than enough. All right, so this should work out okay. I actually wouldn't mind farming some remnants. There's a few ships I've had my eye on for a while, and I've gotten some excellent comments, especially from David Versace, among others, just kind of about some ships that I can look out for. So maybe I do need to bring a few more boats in. We'll see. Like, the thing with Remnant ships is that they always have a tendency to punch above their weight. So let's see if we can sort of do the kill order over here. Get our, oh, well, hello, you. Go ahead and send our happy little missiles over here. Happy little everything. I will zoom out for the crowd that has been begging for me to zoom out, by the way. Look! Get to see death, destruction. Happy thoughts. I mean, I've really got to make sure that my apogees are not actually getting fried here. So, ooh, my fighter's doing some work. Okay, so lumens are one of the ships that I'm interested in. And these things are nice and aggressive right now. Did I just get overloaded? No, I don't know. Alright, we'll see. So yeah, 2 apogees, that's kind of by the numbers at this point. Like, these guys are just good. And we're leaving a lot of our ships in reserve, but it's fine, because these guys seriously just tried to take me on. I can just give them a golf clap. Okay, now the ship recovery is kind of important here. We have our standard recovery for a Scintilla support drone carrier. I'm not as interested in this one right now, although 2 fighter bays is pretty cool. That might be something that I want. The difficult recovery includes a lumen, but these things are common enough where I don't really want to spend story points on actually getting them, so we're just going to continue pick through the wreckage. Oh no, the remnants hate us. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Ooh, beta core, nice. Let's just take all the things and then dump the metals. Kind of do what we've been doing here. Let's hit that sort button real quick just to make our life easier. So we have 2 beta cores, some gamma cores, and we can actually double tap here and kind of do the same thing, dump some metals. Now, this is worth mentioning, is that the way the automated ship skill works, and I had to double check, make sure here, is that you get 100% combat readiness, maximum 100% if your total deployment points are 30 or less. That means if you have something that's like 50 deployment points worth, the combat readiness goes down. Now there's some other skills that will actually help with your combat readiness, like crew training, but as you can see, I'd have to make some tough choices along with getting my last level that gives a skill point for that. Now, honestly, systems expertise I might be able to dump. Field repairs I'd eventually could dump because, I mean, I'm mainly using it to clean up ships that I find, but eventually we're going to be building our own ships. Containment procedures I'd prefer to hold on to, but I mean, there's options there, but we don't have to answer that question today. So we have cargo pods, and send a team to get the data down here from Anula. So you send a small salvage team down, and they access the archive successfully. I think I am going to perform a survey. Something tells me I should be surveying, even though there's just scattered ruins. Let's explore the ruins. Seems like a good idea. Maybe it wasn't. Oh. All this... Ooh. Okay, so there's some things. I'm honestly kind of wanting to take this. But as nice as everything else is, I'm really sorry, game, for trying to steal someone else's food, but okay, kind of a quiet trip in the system here. Let's see if we can do a sustained burn. Actually turn off the transponder here, because we got some more pings from the looks of it. There may be something here. Oh, supply cache. That's a good start. Let's explore. No. Gosh, I don't know what's going on. It's like I just decided to suddenly have a lot of phlegm in my throat. Okay, so we're not quite over resource cap. I have so many blueprints. I have so much shit to sell. And it's kind of funny because I could sell a lot of these weapons and maybe do some good there as well. Can I double tap? No. Okay, we are in a Corona, which is a little problematic. Oh, there's our pings. Okay. And we actually got one on the star on the left. And I have a feeling that giant unidentified sensor contact is going to be very interesting. So let's go counterclockwise, because we have a subordo, a fragment, and a subordo. One of the ships that I'm looking for is a Brilliant. And I think we might be able to get one of those if we... Okay, we're still okay here. We're making some pretty decent bank. I mean, if I get rid of the... if I put back on the hazard pay, we're still okay. But one of the things I didn't realize until later is that I kept my crew a little too high for what we need. Like, I have like over 1,000 more crew than I need. So anytime we're out here, we're bleeding money. But that's okay. We're just gonna make it work. Just like emergency burning into a research station. We have so many supplies. We can totally do this. Explore the research station. Begin salvage. Maybe this will have a pristine nanoforge. It has weapons. It has guns. Ooh, it has another hypershunt tab. Which... Okay, let's read this again. 10 units of transplutonics are fully met, so that's like huge. It needs to be within 10 light years of a coronal tap, so that's a little bit of an issue. I do like having weapons. That's very nice. We are going to be spending a lot on repairs here in just a minute. So is there anything that I really care about holding on to? Not really. Let's just do this, because we're gonna lose supplies in a minute just by doing repairs. Okay. Ooh, a Remnant Nexus. I might be able to take this, but I think I'd rather just mark it on my map that it's here. Ooh, we're gonna magically mark it on a map that it's here. And come back to it later. I know that'll get some people saying wuss, wuss, wuss. But there's something to be said about having a system close by where I can maybe farm some Remnant fleets here. Once again, this is really interesting. Okay, well, they were going after what's ever here, and now they're kind of coming after me. So it's a sub-ordo. It has 2 brilliants. And indeed, there's our second hyper shunt. So we can get some hyper power. How's our combat readiness doing? We're actually pretty close on everybody, which is nice. I'm not seeing anybody else nearby, so let's knock these guys out. Let's see how we do if they're not immediately running from me here, because I think they're looking for help. Let's do an e-burn. Yeah, we're out for the kill here. Open the comm link, because I love talking to these guys. Orange Resplendent is the name of the commander. SIF if not received, target hostile, blah blah blah. This unit has not cleared. Interrupt query. You are not the maker. Scanning. You are not. Where is Omega? Entity hostile. So cute. If we move into engage, I think we take everybody that has a man pilot plus this. We're gonna kind of leave this one behind. And my hope is that we can maybe get a Brilliant out of this fight. Let's see how it goes. If I can get 2 Brilliants, that's great. But at least from some conversation I've had with some other people, I don't think I can swing making the Brilliant work just yet with my skill layout, or multiple Brilliants work with my current skill layout, but I can probably make one work. Okay, well anyway, we've got this here, this here. I'm kind of liking this buddy system and then letting some people do some free roaming. And interesting, whenever we fight the redacted forces or the remnant forces, we don't have a lot going on here. I should really be careful about outrunning my support, especially since we're not running an astral, and especially since these guys are all together. Oh, this is gonna be great. Let's put you on you. Put you on you. Maybe we do it like this. This may not be the best move, but it's the move we're making, because these guys may look small. And look, I can zoom. We're gonna zoom out really far. I got a great, hilarious comment that someone said they have memorized my Legion's loadout just because I've been zoomed in so close. So there you go. Good on it. Good on it. All right, so these guys are all scary as hell, but technically we should be able to take this fight. So let's engage. I'm gonna try to take on their bigger guys first here. See if I can get them maybe just a little bit over on their power here. As we can see, the Conquest, oh my god, that Conquest took out the Fulgent pretty much immediately. Alright, so those missiles are going to clear the way for me to take on missiles. Yeah, this is I could have done more here, I guess. Wow. Wow, I was not expecting that. I thought this, even though it was 1 star, I didn't expect to, like, just destroy everything. Okay, well, we apparently win. We lost 1 crew. Consider ship recovery. Okay, so standard recovery, difficult recovery. Oh, man. You see, it's kind of like with the lumens. I'm like, okay, I'll see enough of those around. I might even be able to farm those in some of the yellow systems, but the brilliance, I would love to not have to use a story point for it. But its name is Space Raptor. We can't not take Space Raptor with us, so we're gonna get a story point here. And I think what my plan is gonna be, we're gonna go ahead and recover this here. Is if we can pick up some lumens eventually, we're gonna kind of do that around here. And look, we have something in our fleet now. This is actually a pretty good series of pickups as well here. So we have our very first Remnant ship as part of our fleet. Pretty cool. Ooh. Now the Fulgent. It's missile, synergy, energy. Already has a point defense laser and a Sabot, as I've called it, or Sabo, or Sabo. Increases energy or damage with all energy weapons. I'm not going to take that, but it's definitely interesting. Like I said, the Brilliant is the one that I kind of had my eye on here, so let's dump some more metals here. Put it in like that. So there's some more of those. I think we're pretty good. Alright, so Zodiacal Light there. But let's take a quick look here. So 74 ordnance points for Space Raptor. You can't not say it that way. Space Raptor. Alright, so Pilium LRM. So these hybrid points, obviously they can kind of put in anything, and I'm not refitting this right now. One of the things that really caught my eye with the Brilliant, though, is it lets you put in a freaking fighter bay. But because this is an automated ship, it can't be, first off, it can't be deployed until I actually assign an AI core to it. So we could do a Gamma core, which will give it a few skills, a Beta core, which will give it more skills, an Alpha core, which will give it more skills. But all these are fearless, which means they are hyper aggressive. I can also fully integrate them to raise its level by 1 and giving it an additional skill. One nice thing, though, is that they all get reliable engineering, which means almost always recoverable. The Alpha one actually gets a double whammy on that. So I don't know for sure what I'd want to put in there, because if we look one more time over here, and I'm not going to be loading this out right now, if we look at this skill, plus extra points for the AI cores, 10 for an Alpha core, 7 for a Beta core, 5 for a Gamma core. So you see the Brilliant right there taking 25. Once I put a Beta core in there, the max combat readiness is going to go up to 32 if I did my math right. If I put an Alpha core, go to 35. Now I don't mind going over that 30 limit a little bit, but what I think I want to do, like I said, is that I have this ship, which we're going to let repair a little bit passively, because once again we have a crap ton of supplies. If I can get a few lumens that I can put in there too, I think maybe like 3 or 4. The combat readiness is going to dip here a little bit, but if I put Gamma cores in those lumens, that'll be some really good harassment frigates for whatever else I'm flying. So that's exciting. I mean, like I said, I do appreciate the comments that I've gotten about, wait a minute, there's nobody here. Yeah, when I got to and like, I'll just finish the train of thought here. I've appreciated the thoughts, comments, actual friggin' pictures of how people have loaded some of this stuff out. So definitely keep that coming if YouTube doesn't block it. But yeah, I do think that having Remnant fleets Remnant ships will be a fun way to make this save feel really different. But I have 2 more fleets that I'm not seeing around here at all. Let's go this way. Oh, there's actually another unidentified contact over here. Let's E-burn one more time. Why can I not get closer? Oh, man. Okay, well, Apparently we're just having too much fun in the sun. And I can't see what that is. Let's try one more time. I want to just get closer to the hyper shunt. Wow. Okay, that's another fleet that's dormant. And, okay, we can't touch it. Good. Do we touch the hyper shunt? Okay. As we have this description here before, it's capable of extracting energy at an astronomical scale. And we can explore, and there are automated defenses here. I'm going to read this, but I'm also going to tell you that these unidentified vessels, unknown entity, we're going to fight these guys later. This is one of the few things in the update that has been spoiled for me eventually, but I'm just going to say this. We're not equipped to do this yet, but let's read this anyway. As your fleet moves into close holding orbit, an executive summary of the hypershunt's specifications is helpfully presented to you by Tripad Pseudo AI Assistant. The bridge sounds an alert as several previously unidentified shapes detach themselves from the superstructure and smoothly accelerate towards your fleet just as you finish reading, and for the reasons of safety, automated defense drones are no longer a standard feature. Your tactical officer warns for your attention. We're close enough to the magnetic magnifield generated by the megastructure that the anticipated combat volume should be unaffected by the star's corona, mostly. However, they examine the console. The hostiles, their unknown profile, incoming fast. They are starting to look concerned. In a brittle voice, they say, "This might be something new, Captain." Oh, I wish I could F1 these, but I can't. We're going to leave. Someone may say, "Wuss, wuss, wuss," and you would be totally right. We're chickening out. Okay, we have another contact here, but I'm pretty sure it's the station. I could actually just go for a transverse jump or whatever, but we're gonna play with this later. I'm gonna go over here later. I'm gonna hit the 3 one more time just to make sure I'm not missing anything over here. But we have a shit ton of inventory that I need to sell, like a ton. And it would be very irresponsible for me to not take care of that. So, where do we want to go? I think there's actually a comm relay in here. Yeah. I thought there was. Oh, it's not being used. Okay, well, we can just, we can fly down to here again and maybe knock on the Dawn door one more time. Because usually, if these guys aren't selling, we can always make it down to Valhalla. So that seems fine. Plus, we need to turn in the red planet by talking to someone over here. We need to save our stranded researcher. We've got some other homework to do. We can have some Doritos time later. If you've seen any comments about what that means, oh, come on. Really, guys? Guys, you've already tried this. The expedition forces are superior and its ground forces are superior. The expedition is likely to be successful. It's arriving in 42 days. I have a feeling we're going to have a fun fight. Alright, so we got a little bit of time for trading. So let's trade. Let's try not to run into this garbage too much. We managed to dodge it. Hooray. But you can see we're doing a lot of repairs right now. Let's actually go ahead and go into the fleet screen here. Now that we have some repairs here, we're going to suspend repairs on this because I'm not even going to be equipping it until later. But look at how many supplies I used to have versus now. It's just the name of the game. You get in some fights. Things work out pretty well until they don't. You know, I have quite a bit of money. Let's I mean, I'm going to have some more money here in a second. How much does it cost to upgrade this to a megaport? 300,000. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Reason I think that's a good idea is that it will increase our accessibility. Right now, this gives a 50% accessibility bonus. As we get higher access, that's just going to increase profit. Orbital station's also good. Way station, I don't know if we can do that. I could also throw some story points to make improvements, but I have some other stuff I want to do with that. But hey, you know what? We're making money. I think the spaceport's a good early investment. We can't invest in our population any more than freaking hazard pay, so upgrade to megaport, that's fine. Back to the colony list real quick. Jing, building the patrol HQ. We're gonna set this patrol HQ on fire, and then I may actually. How close is Jing to getting to higher population? Okay, it's not quite there yet, but 8% growth is really good, especially for 200% hazard rating. That's a low beacon. Okay, we've actually already been there. It wasn't too exciting. But yeah, I'm excited. We'll play with the Brilliant here a little bit in the future. And we may even be able to stick it on the Ludic Church depending on what our timing looks like. Hopefully we can sell some garbage in before we deal with some other stuff. So let's see. We have a research station quest. I always want to think about these. That's a star that's not too far. That is a little too far. And orbital habitat, that's a little too far. I think I'm going to ignore that for now, even though I don't really care about the pirates. I kind of have some other stuff I'm going to be doing. Well, you know what? Yeah, let's ignore it for now. Look, okay, ruin status. So I guess we had to get within comms range to pass it in, so that's fine. We do kind of want to visit the Independence to sell some of the stuff, so let's turn back on our beacon real quick and jump to Balar. Okay, so we do have some fleets here with recreational drugs. Well, that's good. Alright, so since people have seen us with our beacon, we're not going to be raiding this place of the Independence, but we could. But we're not going to. So if we look on the black market here, drugs should be in pretty good supply here. Does anybody really have a craving for lobster? Yes. Tile. We want to go to Tile so we can dump our damn lobster, which means maybe I can buy some more. I don't need this much crew, but if I equip some other stuff later, it's fine. So Tile wants luxury goods. Sphinx actually has not a huge demand, but a demand for some of these, so maybe we do Sphinx kind of on the way back. We could go to Zagan as well. I'm not going to be turning in all of these AI cores this time, though, especially not the alpha cores. But yeah, I think there's maybe not too much we're trying to sell other than, like, there's Umbra. Okay, so we have 495. I think we buy this. And we are okay on fuel, but we'll buy a little bit anyway. Transplutonics don't have a ton of demand right now, but it's kind of like Thule seems to be the place to be. So we'll do this. What do we want to sell? We definitely want to sell the Class 5 survey data. Weapons. Valhalla wants weapons. Of course they want weapons. Hypershunt tap. Here's the thing. I already have one, and neither of my colonies are really close to them here. So I'm going to sell that for some nice startup capital. I'm going to keep this for now, just to make sure I don't accidentally sell something. And because these are independents, I've already sold a lot of these on the black market. I think I've actually sold Heron Falcon here on the black market as well. Alright, so heavy burst laser, Sabot. These are all things I already know. So what could possibly go wrong? I guess we'll find out. Confirm. Look. They learned all the things. So congratulations, independents on the black market. Or pirates. It's fine. I can blast anybody out of the sky unless I can't. And I guess we'll get punished for it. So I can buy supplies here. So yeah, we're actually not turning in course for once, which feels good that we have alternative means of income. All right, so where do we want to go? We want to take these to Ascania. All right. We like Azcania. We can totally beat up some... we can totally beat up Umbra. We can do some other stuff here. I think that's fine. We're okay on supplies right now, right? I need to remember what my actual supply button is. Yeah, we're okay on supplies right now, so that's fine. Let's leave. And pretty sure if we zoom out here, yeah, there's a good stable place over here. So we're just gonna fly on, fly on. So we're gonna hop by one place. We're gonna just try to dump a bunch of our inventory for cash. So we're gonna go to Azcania and then I guess drop by Thule. Maybe raid pirates in both places there because we like pirates in the save. And then we can... It's going to depend. If we don't get around to doing the other thing on time, like saving the ransom researcher, that's okay. We're going to do the best we can. And we're going to get blasted here. Yep, that's okay. It's a little bit of repairs, but... The big thing I gotta make sure is that this doesn't get blasted and then accidentally break. That would make me sad. I used a story point to get it. Alright, so Umbra's over there. I actually forgot which planet we want to go to. Recreational drugs. Nortia really wants them, so... Looks like Nortia's right here. You know, let's use the hot tip that I've gotten from like 50 people here. If we look at the map, these little gravity wells will correspond with where the planets are, so this will take us right to where we want to go. Thanks, YouTube comment section. You guys are awesome. And here we are. And we may be pissing off some pickets, but it's okay. I guess the question is, did I get here in time for... the drug trade. 800 deficit. I guess what I could have done was, ooh, wow. Thule the place to sell some of this shit to. Well, we're already here. There's no guarantee that Thule will be good enough on time. So let's just sell this for money on the black market. Excuse me. Thank you. By the way, what do y'all have to buy? I'm very curious about what the independent... military has for us. Can we buy a Valkyrie troop transport? Looks like we can. Carry 2 companies of Marines. So, I've been kind of looking for these for a little while. Definitely going to buy one of those. It doesn't cost very much. We're just going to auto-fit it. Because... yeah, how can you not auto-fit it? And we'll keep this down with our civilian ships. I love that this is illegal to sell. I wonder why. But yeah, this is supposedly going to give us a bonus for raiding, which we are going to be raiding here in just a minute. So that's exciting. Alright, so black market time. Drugs. Y'all don't need lobster. Alright. Oh. Oh, we're already here, so that's fine. So Syndria kind of needs these. That's fine, that's fine. Asher needs those. I need luxury goods. I don't really need luxury goods. Alright, so we can buy some Marines on the black market. Actually, I should really be paying attention to the prices for Marines here. Like, oh my gosh, that's a good price. So we're going to do it. But we need to definitely try hitting up some... Let's see, what are we looking for? We're looking for this. We want to buy on the open market too, just to try and make it look like we're good upstanding citizens. And where's our pirates? There's our pirates. Syndria's on the way. Voltum. Can at least see what their wow. That's terrible. So our monthly expenses are almost evened out now, which is awesome. We want to buy lobster here again. So Voltum, you know what it is. It's lobster time 83. We're gonna dump these off at some point. I promise. We're not just doing like the playthrough where we just get blue lobster everywhere. Maybe I do need lobster. Alright, so this is fine. We have 1,000 lobster. Like 1,000 on the nose. That can't be a coincidence. Alright, so sells for 71 per unit. We're gonna get a decent profit off that at the right time. We just need to figure out when. Asher wants those. Asher wants these. We're kind of going towards there already. Sandria still has a demand and a deficit for those, so we can probably sell a lot of these. Can't believe we bought all their black market lobster. That doesn't seem right. Alright, well, I guess it is. Oh. Sure, we could actually sell these two for a good price. Well, we're going to go by Sindria. We're going to bump some pirates, and then we'll go back. So, guess what? We bought all your lobster. All of it. Are we suspicious for buying lobster? I don't know. Lions guard on patrol. Seems good. Pirates actually attacking. Like a bunch of idiots. Or maybe they're just loading recreational drugs. Alright, so here's the homeworld. Do we just try to slip this under their noses? Can we? Alright, so if we sell 400, then the remaining price is still better than everything else. So let's just sell all the things there. We've been holding on to those volatiles forever, but we definitely have enough capital to throw into another colony now. All right, that's good. So let's confirm that. You're welcome, guys. Clearly y'all don't need lobster. Y'all don't have like great prices for anything. I guess I could buy even more Marines here, so. And just curious, what kind of ships do you all have for sale? Apparently a bunch of Conquests. That's exciting. And more Falcon Pirate Cruisers. Those seem to be a little more common. But yeah, I am excited. We have Hot to Trot. That's hilarious. Alright, so we're going to get poked here. Yes, we are, but we go a little bit faster. They're pursuing the fleet. I don't think we e-burn out of this. I think we just take our medicine here. Allow the scan. Let's just talk our way out of it. It's fine. Once again, I don't want to mess with anything where they're gonna steal stuff from us. Like, I'd rather be the one stealing, so let's turn off our transponder. Unknown fleet, all of them maintaining contact with us like a boss. Dockside bar, I should really figure out like who's what, what's who. But yeah, they have good marine prices. They have good black market marine prices, so 100's good. I think that's the total surplus here. These guys still lack drugs. And they have a bunch of squishy organs, so that's fine. Alright, well, local deficits, so those are priced a lot higher. Well, we're not gonna do that right now. They have 375 defenses. That's actually pretty good. Military options. If we launch a raid, we can still put some people in here. We can go after volatiles. We can go after war. And give them a decent deficit. I'd love to be able to get like some supplies from them, but yeah, I don't really care about war, so let's make their volatile dreams very sad here. Alright, launch the raid. We only lost 22 Marines. Nice. Thank you, troop transport. And stability is reduced by 2, and we get even more of these. So cool. Let's leave. We're just jerks now. I love it. By the way, how long do we have before the Ludic Church says hello? 48 days until arrival. Oh, they should begin assembly in 13 days. I can't use... You know what? I really don't care. I think I want to try to fight it out with them. So we'll let them assemble, like the Justice League, I guess. Let's see. What else do we got here? We've got... I think we need to drop some stuff off on Thule or Asher. Yeah, see, this is the fun part of trying to chase the market, is that shit changes all the time because there's just like traders going everywhere here. So I think our other mission that we've accepted takes us back to the best named planet in the system. It does. Go to Gilead and fix the ransom. So let's get out of here first. Hello guys, it's me. You should burn. And we lost relationship because of black market trade. You're welcome. Space Raptor already getting repairs here, so that's awesome. Like I said, the skill's gonna keep rolling. So we've lived dangerously. We live by the lobster. We die by the lobster. There's a detachment going after a very unlucky soul. So we need to go to both planets here. And because it's the Ludic Church, we can totally roll with our transponder on. If it was the Ludic Path, it'd be a little bit of a different story. Patrol HQ, construction completed. Let's look at Jing here. Wow, growth 9%. That's awesome. Recent unrest, but that'll change. If we make improvements for 2 story points, that increases the number of medium patrols launched by 1. I'll need to think about that. Definitely let me know in the comments if you think, if this is going to be the one where I actually put my arithmetic thing here. I mean, that's literally just a static improved by 1. That may not be the best, but it's something. All right. What else can we build while we're here? I mean, I have some money. We want to build an orbital station. We have plenty of money. We can build a high-tech orbital station. I like the high-tech stations. So that'll be just even more safety here. And if we go back to Pelesius, this is going to take a long time, but I definitely need to upgrade the station to a battle station here too. That gives stability, it gives defense, it has just way too many benefits. And it'll improve our money here. But yeah, it's kind of funny that I would be making a profit right now were I not carrying so many troops. Oh no, we're gonna get blasted. We didn't get blasted. Okay. Cool. So, wow, Asher and Gilead are actually really close to each other. That never happens. Alright, so here we go. Jump to Gad. And did I just see a pirate activity? Crap. Okay, pirate activity actually here. Okay. That's good. And a system bounty. Ludic Church. That's a lot per frigate. That's not bad. Wow. Oh, we could take some of this. I don't really care enough about the money to do it, but I could. Anyway, let's give myself some lobster. Perhaps. Legal to trade on the open market. Sweet. So we're going black market lobster. Even better. Gosh, you know, last year went up to Maine. Lobster there was just as advertised. It was really good. So we're selling 1,000 Volturian lobsters. Thank you. All right. Not even a local deficit. We're just doing it here. Excess stockpiles of weapons. Yes, please. I will happily take that. And we can actually flip those right over to Gilead. Yeah, man. That's amazing. This is why we check local deficits. Local deficit. Not great. Local excess on metals, but that's a very low margin item. Because you know we love talking about margins and stuff like that. It's actually a really good price on supplies. Crew! Alright, well, that's fine. Anything else you guys want? Excess stockpiles of heavy machinery. Does anybody want to buy heavy machinery for a lot? Voltum, of course. That's fine. Y'all like volatiles? Not as much as some other places. We'll just wait for a good opportunity. Here, transplutonics is going to be... Man, this stuff doesn't sell as well as maybe I was hoping for. I'm just going to dump it here. There's no reason to keep it saddling my inventory. So local deficit, can sell luxury goods. Almost missed that one. Cool. So we're getting our stockpile back down. Maybe I do go ahead and buy some. Well, that cuts into my profit just a little bit, but it's supplies. Everyone loves supplies. I'm not buying fuel here. By the way, we do have enough fuel to make it back home, so that's good. All right, so with that bad business out of the way, and they don't care because there's pirates that are actually going after Gilead Station. What the? Oh my god. Oh man, that's so many. I love it. Okay. This is like a bunch of garbage ships. That's amazing. Well played, guys. Com directory, and we have May 2nd shift as opposed to May 1st shift. How can I serve? Certain prisoner. And caught with a number of devices. This seems like literally the same conversation as last time. I'm just going to pay for the release instead of going through the story thing again. So that's fine. We lost 61,000 credits, but we can turn them back into Alvis, so that's fine. The knight says, "This concludes our business. I'll pray to you, Captain, and please ask the Academy more. Consider it. May the stars guide you." So, meanwhile, the person that we picked up once on board away from the brooding Knights of Lud, they complained bitterly about lost data. Those fanatics smashed my new tripod. Simple, barbaric, and it can't be my imagination, but I suspect that they hardly bathe down there. You nod politely and motion for your security chief to escort the academic dude or dudette or whoever over to their quarters. All right, so that's enough for this. By the way, do you all have anything interesting to sell? Not really. Not really over here either. An afflictor? Huh, that's cute. But yeah. I think we're good here. So I still have like a few things I need to do just for cleanup. But I think this is probably as good of a beat as any to kind of end this video here. Like, we have a colony threat that's coming, but we're going to get back over there to take care of it. We have... Actually, just to make sure that I can look at this right, we have the Red Planet quest that we can pick up the second part, and we'll figure out which horrible corner of the galaxy that we've already been to has a planet that's bathed in a red proximity shield. We obviously need to go back by Jangala. Maybe we can poke some more pirates there. And then we just head back home until the whole thing blows over. So that's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching Starsector. It's a lot of fun. But we have some new stuff to play with. We got a new troop transport. We have a space raptor. And we're gonna be doing some fun things in the days to come, like blowing up more shit. So like the video if you liked it. Thanks for watching. We will do this again soon. Take care.